Good morning. We want to talk to you today about the light body. Many of you have heard the terminology light body or changing into the light body. Let's use that. But we want you to understand that all of these words, enlightenment, light body, conduit, all of these things that have been described as the flow of energy that is coming to you from the divine are all pointing in the same direction, you see. We want you to look at your human vessel like a house, really. The house being the universe. You start your house out and you run all the electrical wires into it, yeah? And then each room that you walk into, you're able to flick the switch on and have light come into the room, you see. And this is what actually is what's occurring even in the human vessel that you are. So you have this light around you, available to you in the universe that you are a part of. But depending on whether your conduit is connected correctly or open, yeah, will be whether or not you can open up that conduit and allow more energy or light to come into it. Light is the avenue of which information is transferred. It's the way that we are communicating through Robin in the vessel that she is. She managed to take enough layers off or traumas and emotions out of her energy centers and therefore up the ante of the amount of energy that she could receive into her body, which enabled us to flow in the form of information, you see. We've done a course online that is downloadable, and it's the Kundalini Part 1. We are presently working on Part 2. It will be coming available to our website in the near future. But what we're really doing is we are training activators, or those that will become activators, how to remove traumas or layers of emotion that are actually denying the current or the flow of energy to come through the conduit from the divine part of them, and actually give them access to all of the wisdom and knowledge and information that they're seeking in other places, in books, in classes, in courses, whatever it is. And so our courses are primarily designed to enlighten you, but people have been confused about what enlightenment is. It's exactly what it sounds like. We're going to open the conduit and allow the light in, and therefore the information will come to you automatically. You will no longer be looking outside of yourself to anything or anyone. You will become a direct conduit to that divine flow of light. And all of the wisdom and knowledge and information comes right through it. Light is something that is ever present in the universe. It's the space that's around you. It's right there, right next to you. It's always available, always waiting to be accessed. And many of you are struggling. How can I meet the divine part of myself? How can I learn to channel? How can I learn to speak to the high part of myself? And we would tell you that it's all there. It's all around you. It's even a pressurized, atmospheric presence of energy. But depending on what is held within you, both consciously and unconsciously, so it could be your lineage, your past life, some things that you don't even remember that you have in you, yeah, that are all a contributing factor on the amount of light energy or information energy that you allow yourself access to. So it's you doing it. It's you deciding. There's nobody cutting you off. There's no one that's higher than or better than you. Everybody has access to this divine energy, but they are stuck in their human experience, and they're pinching off the energy centers or the flow of the divine that's waiting right there, all around their body, waiting to enter, and not able to do it. When you get the full flow of the divine energy, light energy coming into your body, all of the other energy centers start to synchronize or work together. We've used the terminology that they're actually pulling, and that's what they're doing. The more those wheels spin, those chakras spin, the more friction and drawing power that they have to bring more and more and more divine energy into you. We've talked a lot about the first 7 chakras in the body, but in later recordings and even in our Kundalini courses coming up, we're going to discuss the 5 centers that are outside of the body, just above the head, reaching up into the different atmospheres above you. All of these teachings or understandings are what are going to actually move you to a place where you can allow your own divine energy to flow into your energy centers. It's why we're doing the group of courses that we're doing that are downloadable, that people can work on. We have meditations in there and practices that one can use to start to open up your energy centers. You want to do this very gradually, because if there's a dramatic opening too quickly and you have not removed the layers carefully, you can trip off a bunch of negativity that is stored within those energy centers and have a lot of experiences that are uncomfortable. So this is why the preparation, or the way that you go about this, is very important. We've talked in previous recordings about a pullback once in a while. And what do we mean by a pullback? Well, we mean that Kundalini energy can become so activated, so desiring of possessing the ability to open your energy centers, that it'll explode within you. It'll push through energy entrapments without any consideration of what you yourself might be experiencing in that process. So we want you to understand that you don't want to rip the Band-Aid off. You want to do it very carefully, a little at a time. You're not going to slow yourself down. What we mean by a pullback is if you've had an acceleration of experiences and you find yourself in a troublesome spot in your life, perhaps a lot of negativity is coming to you, maybe you're a little depressed, maybe you're not feeling in the great feeling way that you would like to, and you're on a spiritual path and you cannot understand it, this would be a time for a pullback. And by a pullback, we mean engage in life. Just start to enjoy life. Enjoy your partner. Enjoy your children. Enjoy whatever it is that a human enjoys while they are here. And let the spirituality sit for a while. It doesn't mean that it's not working. It doesn't mean that you're slowing down your process. It means that you're in honorment of yourself, in the recognition that I can't create what I want to if I'm not feeling well. And if you're not feeling well, perhaps you are moving a little too quickly. This energy, this Kundalini energy, has to be surrendered to. You're not going to govern it. You're not going to tell it what to do. So the more you understand that this Kundalini energy has an agenda all of its own, and that once you've let the genie out of the bottle, she's not going back, you can just surrender. You don't have to encourage her to the degree that you think you do, because once it is activated within you, and activations sometimes occur even in our exchanges because of Robin's increase in her Kundalini energy, now that it has met the crown. So these are the things that we're going to be offering in the future. We're going to be doing activations. We're going to lift off the layers one at a time. We're going to make a human recognize just exactly how and why they have the life that they're having, and train them into how they can get the life that they want to have. And in that way, open up to the divine light where information comes flowing right in. This doesn't have to be a many, many year process. It was for Robin. She didn't have a lot of access to or understanding of how you can get assistance in the speeding up of the evolution of your own soul. The vibration of the planet is now on an increase, and activators such as ourselves are flooding the plane. All those that are coming into contact with us are most likely, and we would almost say always, intending on being activators themselves. They've already come in with this way or ability. So you are already seeded. You're already planted. You're just looking for a little bit of fertilizer, and we're going to offer it to you. We hope that you get this transmission with the love and understanding that we are sending it. We are starting our Choose Your Universe course on Monday. If anyone would like to jump in, there are a couple steps to do that. Go to our website, yeah? We have just a couple spots that are open now. We keep it to small numbers so that we can give our undivided attention and assist humans in removing energetic entrapments through the exchanges that we are having. We appreciate each and every one of you and honor the journey that you are a part of. We want you to know that you are the gods, that you are the light, that you have the ability to draw to yourself whatever it is that you are wanting. And that includes the channel experience. But we need to get those energy centers open. This is the primary way that energy will flow into you and provide you with experiences that you yourself as a human were struggling to get and not being successful at. Good day.